you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Has the pandemic got you at home, alone and bored? Well, what if I told you that there's a website where you can learn to do all sorts of things? I'm talking about ain'tgotshittotado.com. On ain'tgotshittotado.com, you can learn to bake. Motherfucker, how dare you try to skip me?
Oh no. How's it going out there? Or you find yourself at home needing a new come up? I got the perfect solution for you. So you just gonna skip out on this great opportunity I got for you, huh? That's what you gonna do? That's what
you a whole bitch.
So you think you just gonna come by and skip both our ads? Yeah, I'm still here, motherfucker. You ain't getting away from me as easy. You gonna learn to do something today.
Anywho. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Culture Clowns Podcast Season 2 with your host, M. Kennedy.
It's not. Oh, it is Season 2. Damn.
Yeah, Season 2.
Brain fart.
Yes, sir.
Man, I've been out of it all day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of the Culture Clowns Podcast. We're your hosts, Jay Combs, a.k.a. Mr. J Stay Saucy. That's JAYSTAYSAUCEY at
right.
Instagram.com.
God damn, that's a whole thing, dude. Like, yeah, it's a whole...
What's up?
I mean, my Instagram is PRODBYHMT. It's like 2 periods in there somewhere, but don't worry about it. You type it in Instagram, it's gonna come up, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
Barely.
That's right. He said barely.
You know what's funny? I gotten to the point now when I post all our stuff on the Instagram. Now, if it doesn't come up within the first 3 seconds, I'm like, fuck it. He knows he there.
Yeah, he's like, nah. He's like, nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna go through that whole process.
This nigga got a whole sentence in his name.
A whole thing.
He got 3 sentences in his name because he got 3 periods.
Technically, yeah, I guess in some way. Is it 3? No, 2, 3?
Oh, I thought it was 3. I don't know, nigga. I don't read the whole thing out.
Post in the comment section and let us know whether it's 2 or 3.
Wait, you don't know your name? Period.
I do not know. I don't know myself, man. That's, it's deep. It's a deep conversation which we will have one day on this podcast.
You sure?
Yeah.
You want to get into it right now?
No, I think I'm okay.
You sure?
Okay.
Tell me, what was it like?
Niggas say you speaking like I got kidnapped when I was like 4 or 5 by some dude. Took me in his van, but they managed to get me back.
Did they chop off one of your big toes?
No, they did not. I'm still walking. Like Elton John says, I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
Dun, dun, yes, sir. One of my favorite songs. So Jay, how are you doing? What's new with you, man? What's new in the zoo?
Everything's good, man. Everything's going well. Living life. Working on some. I feel like every time you ask me this, I feel like, damn, what the fuck am I doing?
What are you doing? Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm working.
That's right.
But I don't think I'm working like I want to be working. That's a question, though. That is a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a difference between working hard and working smart? And what is the difference?
Yes, I definitely think there is a difference. I think when we talk about working hard, we're talking about you dedicating an extensive amount of time to whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, right?
Mm-hmm. But would it be classified as working hard if it wasn't something that you were actually interested in? Or would it just be working?
I guess
philosophical.
I guess it would just be working because, to be honest, I feel like even if it's your passion or not, you'd still have to put in a certain amount of work, and that's where the whole work harder or work smarter thing comes in. Because the way I've always understood the whole work harder, work smarter thing, it's kind of like you could put in, 15 hours into this project or whatever, you know what I mean? Or you could find an individual, say, who works under you or somebody else who tends to want to approach it and do things quickly in a way to get quick turnaround, so they could perhaps have ideas on how you could do stuff faster. So you may be able to bring the time down from 10 to 15 hours to like 5 or 6, depending on what software you use, or depending on your efficiency. You know what I mean? It's really like the whole division of labor thing. Once you get to a certain point, you're going to want to hire people under you who you can delineate tasks to, and that's actually going to make everything go quicker than if you were to do everything yourself. You know what I mean? Which is why a lot of business people are like, oh yeah, work smarter, not harder, because they get to that point where like they understand the cheat codes. They can see what they need to do. It's almost because Richard Branson said something about how he likes to hire lazy people because lazy people are going to find a way to get things done, quicker. Like, so
was it Richard Branson or was it?
I think it was Richard Branson. I might be wrong.
Was it Bill Gates? Was it not Bill Gates?
Hey man, it was
one
Bill
of those
Gates, Richard Branson, Warren Buffett. It was one of them dudes.
But no, my thing is, that's something like I thought about. I am more of a work smarter, not harder type of person. I don't like, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably 50% lazy.
Oh yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Me too.
Especially if it's something I don't want to do. So I'm gonna find the very, very minimalist, quickest way to do this thing that I don't want to do. And I realized that
exactly
at my job, I realized that I'm gonna find how can I do this the easiest, the most efficient way, the quickest way, so I can go back to doing whatever I want.
You know what I'm saying?
However, I would say this: if it's something that I'm really passionate about, I'm still gonna want to do it the most efficient way, because, like I said, even if I love something, I'm still gonna want to like get it done and get it like cool. And then I'm just not one of those let's lag around and lollygag. It's like, oh man, let's get this done so we can keep moving on. What about you? Do you feel like you're more of a just trust the process, meticulous, or do you want to go and get done?
I'm like even when I was in school, like I would always try and find cheat codes or ways around doing stuff, like quick things. You know what I mean? Like I was just always like that. Like I was like, okay, I get what I need to do, but I don't want to have to go to this whole convoluted process that they've produced for us. I just kind of want to, get into this thing and just get it done as quickly as I can. You know what I mean? If there's a way that I can portray one thing as two things, and I'm going to do that, in a way. It's like a very, it can be very difficult to describe, but I think you know exactly what I mean. Because in our everyday life, we generally be doing it. Like when we, say you have to go get, you have to get groceries, and then you have to go pick something up from your house, and then you have to drop it off at your friend's place or something like that. You know what I mean? If
one of those things ain't getting done,
if the grocery stuff, if the grocery store is closer to you, and it's on the way to the crib, then it makes sense to just pick up the groceries on the way to the crib, get to your crib, then drop the thing off at your friend's place, instead of, going past the grocery place, going to your place, taking those things to your friend who lives further away, and then having to come all the way back past your place, come back to the grocery store, and then go back home. It makes more sense to do it the first way rather than the second. It eliminates.
For me, I don't know. That sounds like way too much driving, man. You ever drove into L.A.? No,
I
I'm
did
gonna go
not
to
drive.
the furthest place first, get that done. Cool. I'm gonna drop that off.
Really?
I'm gonna drop the furthest thing off first, and then since the grocery store is right around the corner from my house, I'm gonna stop at the grocery store on my way home and do what I gotta.
That's an interesting. Okay, you worked out the way. That's very interesting.
Like, I want to go. I want to get the hard stuff out of the way and then work my way down.
Okay, that's also a very interesting way of approaching things. I definitely like. I know people
you don't want to be
like. If
my
like
thing
people,
is, you don't want to be like, oh, I got you. You got all these hyping yourself up, and then now you get to the you doing all the easy stuff, and then now you got to have that extra energy. Man, I got a 4-hour work limit in me. Like no matter how much sleep I get, I got 4 hours of good prime living before I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready to go take a break.
Like, nah, I need to chill. Like,
yeah.
No, but that's a very interesting thing because, for example, like people approach things in such a way that, like, say, for example, if you have to, do whatever task, and okay, I got 2 tasks I got to do. One is really easy, and I know I'm going to be able to get it done in 5 minutes. The other one is going to take me like 3 hours. Some people will be like, I'm going to do the task that's going to take me 3 hours first.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people are like, no, I'm going to do that task last and get the easy stuff knocked out first. Are you the kind of person who would do the 3-hour task first?
Yeah, I'm doing the 3-hour test.
You're
Like I
doing
just
the
said,
3-hour test,
I'm doing the hardest thing
I see.
first.
Okay.
Triage for me is do the hard thing first.
Okay.
Get that out of the way. Like poof. Then now you got the little easy task you knock out the way, and then now you're done. Like even when I work out, though. Even when I work out though. So for me, cardio is like the ugh. Like I hate cardio, but
I hate cardio too.
So I do cardio first.
Really?
And then I do my cardio first, get all my blood going and all that stuff, the sweat going, whatever. And then I go do my weights.
Your weights.
Yeah.
I used to do cardio first when I would come to the gym. I would, first thing I would do was go do the stepper or go to the the treadmill or go to the rowing machine, get cardio done first. I used to do it that way. Now I always I just come into the gym, I'm ready to hit the weights because that's the stuff that I look forward to the most. And then I'm like, I should get cardio for the end. And then, I force myself. I'm like, no, you got to do this cardio. You put it right at the end. And the thing is,
I put abs at the end. I do.
Yeah.
Got to dedicate some time for the abs.
I normally do, normally I'll do weights, then cardio, then I'll do the abs at the end, like some push-ups and some sit-ups, and then I'm like, cool, I'm done, and I can go home. You know what I'm saying? Then proceed to eat 2 Popeye's chicken sandwiches and be very happy.
Working backwards, homie.
Exactly.
You did all their work
backwards.
You did all their work just to go back and be like, oh, well, fuck it.
Well, I mean, damn, that chicken sandwich is looking mighty fine today.
No, I've not had the Popeye's chicken sandwich. It's the first time I tried it.
Did you have a spicy one?
Yeah, I only eat the spicy chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, you don't like the plain ones. Yeah, no. I like the spicy ones too. No, but spicy, dude, honestly, the Popeye in general, spicy.
I don't, if I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm going to get the spicy chicken sandwich. If I go to Dave's, I'm going to get the hot one or the Blaze one. I don't like the mild chicken sandwiches.
How is Dave's? Because so I'm yet to have that.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
You like, it's the best chicken sandwich you probably have.
Hmm?
It's the best chicken sandwich you'll probably ever have in your life.
Really?
Yeah, that. But you know what I found though? There's all these chickens, Kentucky chicken, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Kentucky.
I don't know. No, not
Nashville. The Nashville. Hot chicken.
So they got all these. They basically are the same, but they're so good. They may have a little difference here and there, and just they see but they're pretty much all like one around the corner called Hades that I go to a lot also. It's good, but yeah, like I said, those are the best chicken sandwiches you ever had in your life.
Yeah, I definitely gotta try Dave's. There's one not too far away from where I live. I think in Hollywood.
It's around the corner.
Right around the corner.
It's on Sunset.
Yeah, it's the one on Sunset. I passed it a few times, and I was like, dude, I should just get Dave's. When I get my check, the next week and a bit, I'm probably have to hop on over to Dave's and just try something new. I still haven't had Denny's, IHOP.
How you not have Denny's? What do you eat in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Well, I have Denny's. I guess because I work by it. My job is right there by it that I eat it so much that I don't even like it anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate Denny's. Well, I don't hate it. I just, Anyway, I forgot to ask. How are you doing, my guy?
Oh, shit. I'm doing good, man. Hey, still alive. I'm here, still speaking on the podcast, so I'm Gucci. I'm not dead.
Got jabbed the other day. How was that?
Saying? Oh, yeah, I got the jab. We were having a whole discussion about the vaccine 2 weeks ago or whatever it was. And it's interesting because the reason why I decided to get the jab was, first of all, because the industry is getting really strict with people working in the industry and not being vaccinated. Even for background work now, they're saying, listen, if you're going to submit, please make sure that you are vaccinated. And vaccinated is if you need the one jab, you get the one jab. But if the vaccine you're taking is 2, then you're considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after the second jab. So I got the first one on the 7th of this month, 7th of September. And I'm going to get the second one on the 28th.
Which one did you get?
Pfizer. You
know what I'm saying? Pfizer gang. Pfizer gang.
It's Pfizer gang. Come on. Man. I definitely, for me, it was just a thing of, I initially didn't want to get it. It wasn't because I didn't believe in any of the conspiracy theories or anything like that. It wasn't that kind of stuff. I believed in that. But for me, it was just I wanted a greater amount of time between the release of it and then taking it so that I could be sure, okay, there's going to be no adverse effects 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, 4, 5, even 6 years down the line. You know what I mean? But again, it's like my dad's a doctor, and he was like heavily encouraging me to get it. He was like, yeah, you should get it. Really, the other reason besides the acting stuff, job wise, it was like,
Your
my
dad
dad
was like,
yeah,
I'm not giving you any more money if you don't get it.
you know what I'm saying? My dad was like, yeah. He's like, nah, son, there's no basis for any of the misinformation out there. And my dad's super like scientific, logical, like straightforward, like dude, like
No herbs and spices.
like this. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, none of that. He said none of that juju. What they call that juju, that magic juju. Nah. My dad was like straight up. He was like, look, your mom's got it. Your brother just got it last week.
Did he
I
get
already.
It? Oh, okay.
Yeah. He got it early on, and he also got COVID like earlier on this year, and he didn't tell me because he was reluctant to tell me he got COVID, so that I didn't worry and stuff. But he did get it, and so it was like, okay, cool. You know, I should get this just for the safety of everyone else around me. You know, I got a podcast with Jay. I'm in close proximity to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm spitting all on these mics. You know, he's got to touch it. You know, what if he gets coronavirus and, you know, I mean, he dies? You know what I'm saying? That's on me. You know what I'm saying? That I got to take the blame for that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga's dead. No, my boy Jacob. You know, I don't want that situation where I got to be at your funeral. Like,
well, I got vaccinated,
you know
so if I die from coronavirus, I feel like it was just meant to be. I feel like coronavirus is the new cancer.
It's interesting because I think Norm McDonald, R.I.P. Norm McDonald, just passed away like a few days ago. He said something like, because he had cancer, so he said something like, I may be wrong, but if I die, cancer dies. So technically,
I'm killing cancer.
He says technically it's a draw. He says technically it's a draw because, you know, the cancer doesn't get to survive because I'm dead, but I am dead, so it's a draw. But yeah, no. So that was fun getting the jab. My arm was pretty numb after getting it. Couldn't really sleep on my left side, but you know, we talked about this. I guess it was just one of the things that, you know, one could expect. But I wasn't.
The second one gonna be all right.
Yeah,
it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope I don't get no brain tumors, turn into a zombie, turn into bloodthirsty.
Man, why you don't want to turn it? Why you want to join the winning team, man?
He said, "Join us, join us,
join us."
You see, this is exactly what, when they talk about selling out in the industry, this is what they're talking about. Everybody wants to be with the boys.
I'm not selling out. I'm selling up.
He said I'm selling up. Yo, that's a cold line. No, but seriously, otherwise I've just been, you know, trying to make music and just doing the usual stuff. I might have an opportunity to work at the Emmys as a PA, so that would be cool if that happens, but I'm still waiting to hear back from my
work
homie.
At the Emmys?
Yeah, as a PA, possibly. We're gonna have to see because I'm either gonna get contacted about that today or not. I think if I don't get contacted about it today, it's not gonna happen. So I'm hoping that my friend who's setting it up for me, I'm hoping that something happens there. That would be just really cool to be there and help out and stuff. Even if I'm on the red carpet, just, you know, bumping shoulders, getting my name in there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how's it going? My name's M. I got a podcast.
I smoke menthol cigarettes all day and I drink 40s. But I know y'all gonna employ me as a rider because, well, which other educator?
Smoke menthols in.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, man.
Oh, man.
You ready to get to today's segment?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, bet. So on today's segment, we got this thing we want to call This or That. And basically what this segment is a series of questions where we're going to go back and forth and give our inputs on different topics. And it's going to be basically this or that. And with this segment, we want y'all to also tune in and link in with us because this is all going to bleed into the question of the day segment. So this is your opportunity to give your opinion on the questions that we ask each other. The links are below to hit us up, or you can comment on the video. And yeah, so this or that. I'm going to start it off for you. Would you rather be lost in space or lost in the depths of the ocean? Like deep, deep in the ocean.
Ooh.
And I'm talking about deep, deep space.
Talking about deep space.
And deep in the ocean. Like not
So I guess
no
like
light.
so like I guess deep. Ooh, it's tough.
While
I guess the assumption is I'm in like a submarine type of drawing under
Probably,
in the
yeah.
water, and I'm just deep down there.
Yeah.
And then in
but
space,
you got
it's
no
like,
communication either.
damn,
Communication's gone on both.
damn, drift through space endlessly.
No, well, okay, put it like this. You can make communication, but it's gonna take a while before anybody can get to you.
That's the
Either
thing.
way.
You
Depending.
know,
And they gotta find you. They can't pin where you at. They have to find you. They can't pin where you at, but they have to find you.
I might have to go with space. First of all, there's going to be a lot of, I think a lot of cool stuff that you might come across and see out there. But also, I feel like there's bound to be like at least one alien nigga who gonna find your ship, like come across you at some point, be like, oh, distress signal. Hey, okay, human beings. Hey, all right, cool.
I think they're gonna care. Ew, he from Earth.
Oh, he from Earth. Oh, stay away from Earth. Earth is ghetto. They probably already know everything about Earth. They're like, oh yeah, no. When we travel past Earth, we wind up our windows. They probably don't.
They turn that music down.
Yeah,
They go slow.
All right, Mary. We're just gonna drive past the neighborhood. Don't say anything, kids. Keep quiet.
Kids, keep your face, keep straight. Don't look.
Don't
oh,
look.
it's Earth. Don't point.
Don't point. No.
Can we go to Earth? No, this is not.
I genuinely feel like that's what aliens think of this planet. This planet is so backwater. It's
Or
actually
no.
ridiculous.
You know
dude.
what's funny? You know how they say it's life on Mars? What if it actually is life on Mars? And then they do the whole telescope thing, and then they're looking at all the planets and then whatever. And then it's a Martian dad right now with his son doing the symbol talk. Oh, what's that planet over there? Oh, we don't go there.
Yeah, we don't
go there.
Don't worry about that. That's when you're older, we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? No, honestly, I feel like Earth is taboo. Like I genuinely do. Like I wouldn't. Earth is like the Florida of the solar system, dude. They're like, yeah, it's there. We recognize they're human like beings. There's entities there, but like they
we
just
might
know.
even go
hopeless.
vacate. We may go vacation there,
may,
but we don't
you know what I'm
associate it
saying?
in any way.
Like, notice how the aliens will come, they'll do probes and stuff on our animals or on us, and then they leave. They're like, no, we don't have to stay here. And if the planet was well conquering, they would have done it already. They're like, nah, these guys are just...
They're gonna conquer. They're
gonna kill
themselves. They're gonna destroy the
they're gonna
Earth.
destroy. They know that. They know we're gonna kill ourselves. They're gonna
kill
give a fuck, dude.
themselves.
So
We
that's,
don't need
you know what I'm saying? But definitely, I guess I would choose space. Yeah. And you? What would you?
Man, I'm choosing the ocean.
Okay.
I always say this: it's way easier to go up than it is to try to come back.
Makes sense.
Like, even if I'm in the middle of the Pacific or Atlantic Ocean, whatever, right? And I'm in the depths, it's way easier for me to travel my submarine inch by inch up because you can't speed up because you're going to get the little mumps or whatever it's called.
The bends.
The bends. Yeah. Shout out
That's
Jackie
true.
Chan.
I
used to love that cartoon.
Yeah, Jackie Chan Adventures.
I used to love
Yo,
cartoon.
that cartoon was kick-ass. Let's
I'm
be
not even gonna lie.
honest. You know?
You wanna
Okay.
mess with Uncle?
Uncle. Okay, cool. My question. Would you rather be a ninja, a samurai, or a spy?
A ninja, samurai, or a spy?
Yeah.
What kind of spy?
Like, let's just say 007 type spy. Like what we imagine would be. You guys suit
Okay, so
on,
the
you guys
cool,
silence.
like, so the coolest level of each, right?
Yeah, the coolest level of each. Let's
Okay,
go with that. You know what I'm
Coolest
saying?
level of each. Ninja, samurai, or spy.
You
I feel like a spy.
know. Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think ninja would be a close second. Like, you get to run around and it's quiet. But I think with spy, it'd be cooler because you get to drive all these fancy ass cars. You get to drive all these like cool techno. You get to do all these little cool techno gadgets and stuff. And you know something that's funny? I've never actually seen. No, okay, I have. So I don't hate the James Bond movies. Like they are what they are. Like they're not the. But I'm rather the other kind of like other version of the James Bond movies, like the other type of spy movies. Like I love I love the spy genre in general. But the James Bond movies to me aren't like there, whatever. They're there.
They're there.
Like
I feel that. Interesting. Okay.
But I do love the spy genre, so I love all like the spy movies. So I guess I like the actual other movies than the actual movie itself.
I feel that.
But yeah, I definitely think it'd be cool as hell to be a spy.
Yeah.
You get to do all this damn cool ass shit and go places. And
I think I might choose spy as well.
you get to fuck so many.
I think it would be cool to be a samurai, but I'm not cool about getting chopped up with the sword, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with wielding one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with, chasing after a dude, like, wow, getting my swipes off, but, like, damn, bro, once that, getting decapitated with the samurai sword or, like, getting stabbed with the samurai sword is not fun, dude. That looks sore. Then if you get captured, you got to do the whole self-sacrifice thing. Yeah, hell yeah, because you dishonored yourself. So don't dishonor yourself, Jay. Don't do that. Just don't.
But yeah, I definitely think being a spy would be cool. Like, you just get to do so much cool stuff. Not to say, like, Ninja Samurai, they don't get to do cool stuff, because, like, all the acrobatic stuff is cool. But, Aston Martin, I get to drive a pimped out Aston Martin. Like, with tricked out everything. And
all that tricked out.
Yeah.
Yo.
And then you have secret bases. Yeah, I choose the spy. My second question would be, all right, you have to pick one. The other, you can never have anything to do with in any shape or form. So it's gone from your life completely. Movies or music?
Movies or music?
And you can never do the other. You can never do the other. Listen to the other. Hear the other. Or you can do that other one's gone from your life completely.
I'll go with music, because the thing is, there's music in movies.
Nah,
like scores. Oh, that's taken out of the movies as well. Like, it's just gonna be dialogue.
No, it can put it like this. There are scores. Like, there's musical scores in movies or whatever that like set the tone, the bass. But it's no like actual song. There's no more soundtracks.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, this is a tough one. Damn. I mean, I do love music, but also I'm like, as long as it's like scores, I guess, in films, I'm just gonna go with films. I'm gonna go with movies. Yo, I gotta be able to watch something, man. Like, something visual, like.
But also, you remember, you fucking act too. Like, it's gone too.
That's
no more
the thing.
Acting, rapping, in it.
Like, yeah, shit. Like, I'm okay. I'll say, if there's one thing I would, between the two, what I would keep in my life is films. Movies.
Okay, I respect
you?
that. I'm gonna fuck with you. Nah, I ain't gonna be that asshole, because I was gonna say movies, not TV. But I ain't gonna be that asshole. I'm not gonna be that asshole.
Movies, not TV.
The thing is, I listen to music. Like, music really drives my life.
Yeah.
Long as I can watch like sports still, I'll be okay. But music kind of runs my life. But yeah, that's a tough one. That is, I definitely, I don't think I could live without music.
Okay.
I don't think I could live without music.
I understand that.
But I still would have to be able to like watch sports and stuff. Like,
that stays, yeah.
Yeah, that stays. But like movies, I even throw TV shows in there too. I ain't gonna be that much of an asshole. But yeah, I keep like sports and like all that or whatever, and like up to date news and stuff like that. And maybe like nothing with a storyline.
Yo, they said nothing with a storyline. None of that. Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah. Spend 10 hours on a plane traveling during the day, or 10 hours
night
on a train. Spend 10 hours on a plane traveling during the day, or 10 hours on a train traveling during the night.
I've never driven on a train, so I want to try the train.
I mean,
I think it looks fun. It looks fun, but I've never tried a train, so I want to try the train.
Like a 10-hour train journey, or like you've never used like a metro system at all? Like a
I've been on a metro, but I thought you were talking like one of those actual
like one of those trains,
a train,
like we're about to go, like cross country type shit.
I do that.
Okay, cool.
Ride.
Yeah,
because they look fancy, they look nice, and
I wonder. Yeah, I feel like a train ride during the night could be cool. 10 hours on that, you know what I'm saying? Plane ride during the day could also be dope, but I think I'll go with the train as well.
I've done planes, so if it was a thing where I did both, I'd tell you which one I like more. But I do the train because I haven't done the train before.
No,
I think it looks cool. It looks fun. I got one. This is a good one. Would you rather accomplish everything in your life, like every goal, every dream, everything in your life, to the fullest extent, but you have to spend your life all alone, basically just all of your accomplishments and everything is just you, no family, no girlfriends, no nothing. It's just you. Or would you rather live a very modest, like very mid-life, average life, just as average as you can be? Like the best thing you can wish for is maybe a trip here or there, like a small trip, not like a big trip, but a small trip, like a road trip, or even like a little, you can go out of the country like once or twice in your life.
Yeah,
but you have to save up. You have to really struggle and save up for that trip.
Yeah, like you really got to make sure you got the savings.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But at the same time, you have like everybody. You have your love. You have a nice wife. No, she's not nice. She's just very mid. She's not like the baddest of the baddest. She doesn't cook that. She doesn't really cook that well.
Damn, bruh.
But she love. It's love there.
Yeah.
And you have a happy family, like a happy little family.
You know, I'm gonna have to go with the second one. I'll take the family and like the friends, and still got a midlife, but at least I still have that. And also, she's bad at cooking. You know, I'm not too bad myself, but there's always takeout. You know what I'm saying? There's always Grubhub, Uber Eats. You know,
here's the thing though, you gotta budget all this stuff though.
That's true though. He said, well, this is where the finances come in.
I got a budget. You got a budget. You got a family. You live very average.
I don't think I could live
like I don't struggle. You don't struggle.
Right.
You don't struggle. Like you're not living paycheck to paycheck, but it's you do have a very fine tuned budget.
Yeah. Shit. I'll go for that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm fuck that. Fuck them kids. Fuck that down. I don't care. My thing is this, like, bro. I ever since I was young, I knew I was put here to do something other than be average. Do average stuff. Like nothing about being a day-to-day average life appeals to me. It seems miserable to me.
Right.
So that being said, I always see myself being Scrooge anyway. If that makes sense, like Scrooge and being rich,
but in the sense of like self, like,
and that's kind of kind of messed up. Nobody ever wants to be alone, but
right?
It is what it is. Like,
hey man, we're all hustling out here. We're all trying to get ours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then my thing is like, my thing is I really, because I want something in life, like, and I don't think I would be happy with just a mid life,
right?
Like just a very very plain average life. Like it would drive me crazy. But I also feel like being alone. I don't think it would drive me crazy, but I do think it would I don't know. It's something that I would be. I don't think anybody would ever be okay with it, but I would be all right with it.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley? Be honest now, don't lie to me.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley?
Yes,
Beamer,
sir.
Benz, or Bentley.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. That's precisely what I wrote down.
The new Bentley trucks look dope, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care for either one of them. So if I had to choose, BMW's out. I hate except for the R8, the little R8 one. That's dope.
You like that type of shit?
Yeah, that little R8. I think that's what it's called. The little sports car that you see riding around the shaped like all those other sports cars.
See, they all look the same.
But
yeah,
I don't think I would want a BMW. A Mercedes Benz or a BMW. I think I like the BMW truck, so BMW.
Okay.
What you got?
I'll go for Mercedes. I'm very I mean, like my dad had a lot of Mercedes Benz for his cars, and my mom had a lot of BMs.
Find out M's over here sitting on a compound.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, compound built on blood diamonds.
Blood diamonds here, my brother.
We have child soldiers in the mines. right next to my school, which we own as well. Oh no. Yeah, I'll go with the Mercs, man. I'm a huge Mercedes-Benz fan, and they're just some of the like, you know, the classes, bro. Things are fire, and yeah, I'll go for Mercedes-Benz. And then I might seriously consider a BM, but a Bentley would also be cool. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will want like a Bentley or a Rolls-Royce type car at some point in my life. Not to like be flashy or anything, but just because I want to be like, oh shit, I'm really in one of these, and I actually fuck with the interior.
That's one of those things you jump out of. You gotta have a Rolex that shines way from here to the next block.
Yeah, he said, damn, I can't tell what time it is. This shit.
No, hop out with T.O. diamonds.
yeah. That's funny, dude.
Oh, but yeah, I think it'd be a Bentley. Mm. I the others. Mercedes is okay, but it just seems very whitewashed, middle class mom type vibes to me.
To me, yeah, I guess in some ways. To me, when I think of it, I just think of like German efficiency, and I think that's
about
why.
Karens.
When you think of a Merc, really?
Yeah. I think about old middle class white women that gets out of the car on 10 already, talking about where with the manager on speed dial.
When I think of Mercedes Benz, I think of like 50s white male German pharmaceutical CEO flying from Berlin to Hong Kong for business deal, and then he gets out the plane and he gets in the smirk. That's what I think of, Lo.
Okay.
You know, like I don't know why. That's just what comes to my mind.
Okay. All right. Would you rather win an Oscar or a Nobel Peace Prize, or a Nobel Prize in general?
Oh, okay. Sure. I suppose for my career, I'd probably want to win the Oscar. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, because for me, it's more so about wanting to make a mark in the industry I'm in. So I would definitely want to win an Oscar. You know, and I still get all the fame that comes with that. You know what I mean? I don't know many celebrities, people in Hollywood, et cetera, who've won a Nobel Prize, whether for literature or whatever else. I really don't. And that comes with its own type of, you know, life and fame, prestige and stuff for sure. It would be awesome to win both. You know, it would be awesome to receive both. But I think I would go with an Oscar. You know, yeah.
I want the Nobel Prize.
Okay.
Because for me, it shows that you did something world renowned. Like Oscars and stuff, that's cool, but it's U.S. acclaim. Whereas the Nobel Prize, that's world renowned, and you in a select group of people.
Right.
Like, not too many people have that. Like, yeah. And I can only count on one hand how many people I actually know off the top of my head with one.
Ultimately, it's very interesting because the bodies that decide whether you receive that prize or not are mostly like white males. Like white males in their like 70s, 60s, 80s. So it's very interesting because it's like, either way, the people responsible for giving it to you aren't, you know.
Yeah, I don't look like me.
Yeah, they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Probably won't feel me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're like, oh, okay.
But I will say this: the Nobel Prize to me, it signifies that you did something in the world that really made a difference.
Mm-hmm. No,
so
facts.
Even if it's like a bunch of old white men, whatever, that's something that they can't take away. Like, you did something.
You accomplished something big
in the world, like not just in the world, and that's something that. Man, you do something that crazy and you get that award. That's like, now Oscars and stuff. That's cool. And like, I ain't gonna lie, it's cool.
It's cool.
No,
I
want to host the Oscars one day. I want to host the Oscars. I want to host the fucking MTV Awards. Like, I think man, bro, I want to host. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I want to host an award show.
You want to host like the VMAs? Would you host the VMAs?
I host any one of them. I host all of them because I feel like each one of them have their own different feel. Like, you can do different things at each one.
Nick Cannon loses control of his show and they come to you and say, we want you to host Wild 'N Out. Would you do it?
No, I don't think I can do Wild 'N Out. No, but I think, here's the thing. Because Wild 'N Out, and this is something I really thought about. Wilding Out, to me, as great as it is for the culture, and I love the show. I genuinely do love the show and how many careers it's built. I feel like for me and my brand of like me, I don't feel like I would be suited for that show because I'm not. I don't do I can do freehand, like it's not the improv that doesn't kill me. It's like, all right, cool. Speaking to myself, my thing is this: I don't want to be up there and then like niggas, you tell a joke and niggas get all in their feelings. Now you gotta
destabilize. Well, yeah, you gotta.
And that's, to me, I feel like it's a lot of characters. Like it's a lot of characters on there that I really, really love and respect. But some of them motherfuckers are like, all right, man, chill the fuck out, and they don't give no fucks. They don't get no fucks. They
don't care, bro.
And it's like, all right,
whatever gets the ratings, man. Whatever gets the ratings.
Like for me, I don't feel like I'm that type of person, that type of comedian where I'm going to want to go up and put myself like that. I'm probably gonna get heat for that from a couple people, but it is what it is. Like, yeah, like I would go on Wilding Out, like I go on it, but I don't think I would be a actual person, like one of the feature people on there, because it's just I don't feel like it would be for me. I feel like I get shuffled to the background because it's not something that I do.
Hell yeah.
Or if I do, because my thing is this, like even like in a Wild Style, right? I have a thing about cracking jokes on people because I never know when to go too far or when to like reel it in, and then I have a feeling that I will go way far, and then niggas get mad, and like I'm just chill because my thing is I have two modes. If I'm joking with you, I'm joking with you, but if I go, I have a tendency on pushing buttons, and I might like. And I have trouble sometimes. Like, all right, cool. Maybe I need to reel that in because you want to say something. Then like the nigga mad, ready to kill you. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. We just jokes.
Yeah, type shit.
Or if they say something about me, and then I get like, I ain't
then
gonna lie.
Then it's game over. Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes nigga can't take a joke. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes.
All right, nigga, chill. That was funny. You got that one. You got that one.
Yeah, you got that one. But now you pushing it.
All right, you got.
Final question. Netflix, HBO, or Amazon?
Aren't they all the same?
No.
They're pretty much all the same at this point.
Well, I mean, they all make different shows.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they're all owned by different companies.
No, what I'm saying is the same. They 9 times out of 10 make the same kind of content.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for certain age ranges, yeah. But I guess, I mean, in terms of the shows and the quality,
wise,
yeah. Whatever you feel. However you want to rate them based on whatever criteria, but which one do you feel is the better one? Give it to me again. Netflix, HBO, or Amazon? Which one do you feel is the best out of those three? Or if they said, "Oh, Jay, we want you to sign a $12 million deal with any of those three networks, and it's going to be for like comedy specials, comedy series, whatever over the next few years. Which Netflix, one would you choose?
HBO or Amazon? I feel like whoever paid the most. They came to me and said, "Which one you want to do with whoever paid the most?"
Let's say, I would definitely whichever one pays the most. Yeah. But let's say they all offered $12 million. They all offered the same amount, and you had to make a choice.
Who's giving me the most freedom?
There you go. Let's say the criteria is the same. You get the most amount of money. You get the most.
Okay, Netflix.
You get a good amount of creative freedom. You get the same amount of money.
Who's gonna get me pushed the most?
The same amount of marketing and distribution. You would choose Netflix.
Wait, they have a wider market.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
They have a wider market.
That definitely makes sense.
Although Jeff Bezos is trying to catch up, but the thing is with Amazon, they have only so many stuff that they have on there.
Yeah, they're still new. They're still. I mean, they have good stuff.
That can be a good thing and a bad thing. But I feel like also, let's say if I do a stand-up special, right?
Yeah,
it would be way bigger on Netflix because it'd be go around the world, worldwide. Like Netflix has a bigger net that they can ship it out to than like HBO and Amazon, because not everybody has HBO.
Yeah, Plus. Yeah, HBO Plus, HBO Max, HBO Max.
Like, it's coming around now, but so it definitely be out of Amazon. And the only thing with Amazon is I feel like a lot of their content is they don't really think they do like big stuff, and even when they do big stuff, it's mostly TV shows.
Yeah, it's mostly TV shows and I guess some films as well. But definitely Netflix and HBO are the ones that have wider markets. They do, TV shows and miniseries and comedy specials and stuff like that. So, I'll choose Netflix. I would. And then I'd probably choose HBO following that. And then Amazon is a third resort, to be honest. But now on to something that
hold on, I got one question.
Oh, yeah.
Fifth. You trying to jump on?
Wait, you got one more?
Yeah, man. I got one more.
Oh, okay.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
So, there's a thing going around on the internet. I'm sure you came across it.
Yeah.
$500K or a dinner with Jay-Z.
I suppose I would go to dinner with Jay-Z. The idea being that he has the funds to be able to invest in my ideas. Certainly a great deal more than $500,000. So therein lies a much greater opportunity. I would go with the $500K. Assuming I'm having business with him for
it's just a dinner. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I can talk. Hey, I got a great opportunity. I've got this, that. I'm trying to start a film production company, and we need a cash injection. These are some of the. Yeah, I would take the opportunity with Jay-Z because it's an opportunity for investment. Versus the $500K is an opportunity for investment, but with Jay-Z, he could put in substantially more. Or be able to direct you in a position where you would still be able to thrive. I don't know Jay-Z personally. People got issues with him. Dame Dash got issues with him. Other people say he's slimy, this, that. I don't know. But I would go for the dinner with Jay-Z. Or the brunch. Or the lunch. Or the breakfast. I feel like there's an opportunity there.
Over $500K.
Yeah, over $500K. What would you do?
Man, I'm going with the $500K. The fuck? Put it like this. Money talks. The fuck?
This nigga's a mafioso. Don't trust this nigga.
No, fuck that. Cold. No, fuck that. Here's the thing. If you go on a dinner with Jay-Z, right? He's going to tell you two things. Even he's going to give you all this advice, he's going to tell you two things. And what I'm going to gather from these two things is basically this. So I'm like, yeah, man, you just need to stack your bread up and then just keep working. Nigga, give me my $500K. I have the money in my hand. I can go invest on my own and kind of build from my own. Use $100,000 to pay off all my student loans and all that shit. And
you said, give me the $500K. The same advice I'm getting from Jay-Z, I could get from a financial advisor during a free consultation.
Exactly.
That's funny. That's a very interesting way of thinking. You're not wrong though. You're not wrong.
And then you say invest, and there's no telling if he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna invest. That nigga gonna look at me. No, get the fuck out of here.
You gotta have faith.
No, fuck that. You
gotta have faith,
bro. You gonna turn down $5,000 to go sit down and eat lunch with a man who you don't even know is gonna be you don't know what kind of mood he's gonna be in. What he's gonna be they probably gonna look at you. So you have $500K. Okay, what you want?
I would say,
and for me, like I said,
Mr. Z.
Yeah,
I just want you to know I'm a huge fan. And I have this business plan. I'm gonna take out like this whole huge folder, and I'm gonna be like, my friend Jay said this was a waste of time, but I know you'll believe in this idea.
Yeah, you should have listened to your friend. Should have listened to your friend though. It's your boy.
It's your boy. No, I can actually see that. That would be funny, yo. That would actually be very, very funny. But now seriously. Oh yeah, okay, you said what you would do. But to a bit more of a serious thing, we're just going to discuss this for a bit because it's one of the very, very hot things going on right now. It's the case of Gabby Petito, who disappeared in Utah. I believe she disappeared at a national park. She went on like a with like kind of, I guess, a minimalistic kind of living thing with her boyfriend, where they were traveling around to different places.
That's like some white shit.
Yeah,
Right?
no, it's some white shit. Black people don't do that. Like
Minimalistic. What?
They're minimalistic. Like,
No, we do
get in
that,
a
but not by
van.
choice.
Yes, but not by choice. It's a straight poverty and systematic racism. We're not trying to just live in vans and shit and travel around just because. That's some white shit. So basically, they disappeared. Well, she disappeared in Utah, and they only realized this when he got back home. Earlier, I think, than was intended. He got back home earlier, and he came back with her car. Came back driving her car, but she was not with him. And so he came home, went home, so he stays with his family, and obviously he would
questions.
You know, and obviously they know the truth. I'm pretty sure he told them what's going on. He spent time at home, obviously chilling, and then she was reported missing. Then the police came knocking, asking, like, what's going on? Family wouldn't talk. They'd already hired an attorney, which already says something. Why are you hiring an attorney?
Because
if you haven't,
don't want to be pinned on nothing.
If you have nothing to fear, there's no need to be hiring attorneys.
Gotta stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared.
You see, this guy's a criminal mastermind.
Bro,
if they
a white girl went missing. I don't care, bro. A white girl went missing. Get the attorney. Especially me being a black man. White girl. That's the first thing. Well, he's white too, so
it's over.
So, but if he was black, I was like, that's your first mistake. You went on a fucking camping trip with a white girl.
The boyfriend of so on and so forth, Jatoris Combs, and they go put a mugshot photo of you, so you already look bad.
Then they gonna make it darker, so I look like I'm a criminal, like evil. He's so what a criminal, what a thug,
what a thug. No, but seriously, she is missing, and now it turns out that as of yesterday, it came out that the boyfriend, Brian Laundrie is his name. He's missing now too. So he basically left his home at some point after Tuesday.
He knew.
Because the last time they heard from him was Tuesday. So this nigga disappeared on Tuesday. The family didn't really say anything, and all that information only came out yesterday. So if this dude's missing, she's missing, what do you think has happened?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. All I can say is this, though. It ain't looking good for the boyfriend. Or I watch a lot of scary movies.
Here we go.
I think they went on this little minimalistic camping trip. And oh my God, do it for the gram.
Hell yeah.
You know how white girls do.
Blogs, yeah.
Yeah, blog.
Vlogs.
Oh my God, me and Trey, what's the dude's name?
Brian.
Me and Brian are camping with Bae.
Hashtag nature.
Hashtag nature. Hashtag where are you at?
Hashtag, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, they probably fuck with some shit. You never know. They probably, white girls have a tendency for like fucking with shit that they don't need to be fucking with. So she probably fucked with some shit, cursed herself, and then came and got her.
You think so?
Oh boy, I didn't have an alibi on why the damn thing came and got her or what happened to her. Came home and then it came and got him.
All I'm saying is,
but no, I do think, I don't know. Like I said, we had this discussion offhand. I was like, well, if old boy's gone too, that means old boy knew something, and
yeah, and now he's hiding.
I don't. Maybe he's hiding. Maybe he isn't. But if, yeah, like I said, yeah, did he have money?
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, I think he had some money. Because for me, it's a thing of like, how do you and by the way, fiance, like this was her fiance. They'd already become engaged. They just put off the marriage, like the actual ceremony and stuff, but they were fiancés. So it's like, how do you go on a trip with someone who you love and who you're planning on marrying, and you come back without them? You don't tell anybody what's happened. You don't help her family. You don't cooperate with the police. He didn't help the family. You have an attorney. Yeah, hell yeah. They wouldn't tell. Like,
I know what happened.
You know,
I know what happened. I'm gonna send a picture for them.
Oh yeah, and by the way, this is very important. They were having issues while they were traveling, and it got caught on police dash cam. Like the police got told by people, "Yeah, there's a couple fighting," and then the police came and found them, and then she was crying and shit. And so there's already something to suggest that there were things already weren't
She was fucking a black guy. She was like, "That's why your dick could never be as big as a black guy's."
You know, I could see somebody getting murdered.
Oh,
over
damn, we gonna get canceled for that statement.
We might have to cut that shit out.
I ain't cutting shit out.
Shit, I don't know.
I shouldn't have said. But fuck that. But no, honestly,
tragic.
Best of wishes to that girl and her family.
Yeah, no, seriously, I really do wish her well. I'm an atheist, but I'm praying for her safe return. You know.
That's crazy. How does that work? I'm an atheist, but I'm praying for your return.
I'm praying for a safe return.
Who you praying to?
Because, you know, hey, it's 3 weeks out. I'm just saying, bro. It's 3 weeks out. They ain't found her yet. This nigga missing now because he probably dead. What I think is he's either killed himself. More likely, I don't think he killed himself. I think
he probably did.
He's gone to Mexico.
No, I think he probably maybe killed himself, or he probably is, like you said, he fled the country.
Hell yeah! If he killed himself, they would have found his body by now. I'm sure somewhere. If he went off into the woods or whatever and decides to kill himself, they would have found his body. I think what's happened is dude's gone to Mexico, bro. I genuinely think that's what happened. He's probably in Mexico right now. He's had enough time to get to Mexico. He's probably crossed the border, crossed the Rio Grande. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't give a fuck. Y'all not getting me.
He changed his name from Brian to Braden.
Braden.
Brian.
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 Brian. Some Spanish. Hey, man. You know, hey, it's anyway. Crazy. It's crazy out there, man. I'll tell you what. But yeah, anyway, that's the really big case right now, and I just thought we would talk about that.
Honestly, though,
yeah.
Do you think so they did all this, they didn't arrest this guy. Do you think he would have been arrested if he was a black guy?
Yes, I do. I think that if he was a black guy, with a white woman and a black guy, I do think he would have been arrested.
He getting shot.
Even if it was a black female and a black male. I still think that he would have. They would have arrested him because it would have been like, "Nah, this doesn't make sense," and there's just too much going on. And then they were like, and they weren't tracking him. They weren't tracking the dude. They weren't following him, and they were like, "Oh, we can't do that." And I'm like, "But that's bollocks. How many times have the police followed potential suspects about things, and then they caught them red-handed doing stuff? Like, you guys are just." You let him go, and you didn't give a fuck because he's...
That, my friend, is called entitlement.
It really is. Whitest whites. It's the craziest thing. It's complexion protection. And ordinarily, like, I'm not big on that whole, you know, I'm not big on that whole, he was because he's black or he's white. Like, I'm really not. But genuinely, this case is like, dude, there's no way y'all should have let this dude go missing. And he's hiding. He's not even missing. He's hiding.
We don't know that. You don't bet
you. They're going to find his ass. They're going to find his ass in Tijuana. He's knocking back tequilas right now. He's not even thinking about...
But he was in love.
He beat the case because he went on the run, not because he got arrested and just happened to have...
Love,
you know what I'm saying?
It was love.
That's what they all say.
It was beauty that killed the beast.
That's what they all say. They all say, oh, it was love. It was, it must have been love, but it's over now. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing going on.
Well... Anywho, best of luck and best wishes to that girl and her family.
Yeah, I hope they find her. I really do, but I hope they find that. I hope they find that Brian dude and they get his ass, because his ass needed to be in county 3 weeks ago, but they let his ass free. Well, but they let his ass roam around. They ain't arrest him or anything. They never did. Like, shit's crazy. Yeah.
Anywho, all right, ladies and gentlemen. We finna go ahead and get out of here. And y'all know how we like to get out of here.
That's right.
Artist of the Week. Artist of the Week is a segment of our show where we like to highlight up-and-coming artists who we feel are out here doing their work at a high level and are thriving out here. This is our chance to shout you out and give you the shout-out that you deserve, because we are artists also, and we know how that little bit of shouting out and that little bit of acknowledgement can go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care if you play bongo drums outside of Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Or if you outside painting churches.
That's right.
Legally or illegally.
That's right. We don't mind.
Artist of the Week is your time to shine and our time to give you that shine.
We're very libertarian.
Rick and Morty. Rick. It's another thing. Anywho, Artist of the Week. Yeah. So for this week, who do you have as Artist of the Week?
Alrighty. So this week for Artist of the Week, we got my friend, my guy, my pal, my buddy, Najeed, the saxophonist. He's an incredibly talented and gifted saxophonist, and he also plays other instruments, including the piano, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I've seen him play the piano before as well. He's just a super talented guy, super kind dude, genuine. He just moved out here, I believe, from Philadelphia. He's been in LA a few months. And y'all can check him out on Instagram. His account name is Need, NEEDMORE. That's Need More Flex, FLEXX. NEEDMORE FLEXX_ Need More Flex _. And he's just a really cool dude. He goes around playing the saxophone, and we're gonna be working on some music as well, making some beats. So
I got bet.
Yeah,
I got one more. We're gonna do a double win this week.
Let's do it.
Because my guy, he actually had a little song come out, and it's pretty cool. So our second artist of the week,
yes,
double 2-parter.
Yeah, double
is
whammy.
My guy Nate Bryan.
That's right.
He's an artist. He has a song out now called Love Language, and I wanted to give him a shout out because it's a pretty cool little song, pretty little it's a dope little song, whatever.
Shout out to Nate.
You can find him on Instagram at Nater Ben Bryan. That's NateRubenBryan. Shout out to you. Shout out to you too.
Is that like Nateru Ben Bryan?
I guess so.
It's interesting. All right, cool.
Never heard him say it like that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it sounds cool.
Those are our 2 artists of the weeks. We appreciate the work that y'all doing. Keep y'all grind and keep y'all shine.
For sure.
And with that,
Culture Clowns.
we out.